How do you know if a real estate property is a good investment? This is Ken Van Liew, author of the Modern Wealth Building Formula, How to Master Real Estate Investing, to talk to you a little bit about how to figure out if a property is a good investment. A lot of times it's hard, so I wanted to go through a couple steps that I take to look at. But what I wanted to tell you is that if you like the information I'm giving you on this channel, keep coming to the YouTube, hit the like button, share it, and please subscribe to my channel because I'm going to keep working hard on giving you value every day. So let's look at how do you know if a property is a good investment. A lot of times you never really know. That's why you're going through the steps of looking at different criteria so that you can see if the property is a good investment. A lot of times you don't know the market value of a property until it's sold. Values fluctuate in a lot of cases, but let's see if we can just break it down and put it into a little bit of a chronological order on what to look for. So number one, you always hear me mention criteria. Criteria varies for every type of investor. What you want to do is understand what the criteria is for the specific investment that you're seeking. If you are buying something for yourself, it may have a lower criteria versus the criteria you have for an investor. But the first thing you want to do is be very, very clear and concise on what is the criteria to determine if it's a good investment. A good investment varies for everybody. Someone who has a lot of money in the bank and they're making a 0% return, an investment of making 4% may be a really good investment for them. Another investment may say to you, I don't want to invest in anything unless I'm going to make a minimum of 10% return. So you have to understand the criteria before you can determine if the deal is a good deal. The second thing that you really want to look at is the market. What is the market value? What could be the current market value? Can you get a comparison market analysis on that specific property to see where it falls in? If you are following some of the things that I've suggested and you're working in a specific market, you should have a feel for what the market stands for and what it sells for and how much a property is going to go on the market for versus what it's going to sell, and the variation so that you know how to negotiate your position and be able to determine the conditions of the market that can make it critical in your decision whether or not this is a good investment. The third thing that I always look at in every single property is what are the value add opportunities? Are there cosmetic repairs that you can make to increase the property in the case of a wholesale? Is it a major fix and flip where you have to redo the bathrooms and the kitchen? Is it a multifamily where you can go in and add microwaves and increase the rent by $25? What is the extent of the value add? And in most cases, when there's a value add opportunity, it will suggest that the investment will do well. The fourth item that says an investment is going to be successful is what's happening with the existing tenants. If you're buying a commercial office building, what is the years left in the lease? What is the strength of the tenants? What is their financial wherewithal? This is a critical element in a good investment. If you're investing in a CVS pharmacy with a 20-year lease, that's a darn good investment. Locations can be deceiving. Some areas are great, some areas are bad. You want to know your locations before you dive in, but locations can be deceiving, like I said, because you can invest in a terrible area, make a great rate of return. You may have to send in an armed guard to pick up the rent, but if it's a Section 8 or a bad area and the government's making payments, that is a good investment. And that's what I wanted to leave you. Just a few areas that you want to look at in order to determine if it's a good investment for you. Dive in, always step back, do your due diligence, keep coming to my YouTube channel, check out my social media, and make it a great day.